Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to BNN. To all my fellow Kenyan brothers and sisters, happy Jamhuri Day. Yesterday was Jamhuri Day, and 2 days before that, it was my birthday. Your boy is 28, and I'm so happy about it. So yesterday, during the Jamhuri celebrations, President Uhuru Kenyatta gave a speech alluding that no government official is above the law, and he was seemingly referring to the governor of Nairobi, Mike Sonko, who was arrested the other day for misappropriating almost 375 million Kenya shillings.
On assumption of state office or public office, the officers all become trustees of the people with a constitutional, statutory, and moral duty to administer public affairs and resources in fidelity with the law and strictly for the benefit of the people of Kenya. State and public officers are not above the law. Our constitutional order is a jealous one. It demands that state and public officers serve no other master but it. A teacher in the public service cannot have one foot in the classroom and the other in parliament. One cannot serve as a legislator at the national or county level while at the same time practicing law, whether or not for gain. In the same way, judges and magistrates cease completely any legal practice while in office. Similarly, doctors, engineers, accountants, and other professionals who take up state or public office should give up private practice and devote their full-time energies and focus on public duties. Mtu halazimishwi kufanya hii kazi, lakini ukiamua kuifanya, lazima uifanye kwa njia ya haki. Professionals who take up state and public offices should give up private practice and devote their full-time energies and focus on public duties. And without the perception that they are using state or public office as a mere platform to advance personal interests. Fellow Kenyans, is it fair, is it right for legislators who have control over funds and exercise oversight over the judiciary to appear in courts as counsel? Is it fair on the judicial officer hearing the case or other parties that one party in the case is represented by persons who can literally change the law applicable to the dispute, control the career progression of the judge or magistrate, or are able to speak with the voice of an entire arm of government?
But it is actually very, very funny that Mr. President can say this while in 2017, the State House helped Mike Mbuvi Sonko acquire a good conduct certificate as reported by The Star in 2017. In the article, it says Uhuru Kenyatta, through his personal secretary, Jomo Gecaga, called the DCI to instruct that Mike Sonko's goodwill certificate be processed and taken to the State House. So does the president want to tell us that he did not know that Mike Sonko had escaped from prison almost 20 years ago in 1999, 1998, and the way he keeps putting it in his speeches that he knows everything, but he chooses to stay quiet. But today we're not talking about our Mr. President, but we're going to be talking about this Jomo Gecaga and who he's dating, his life and his career, and he happens to be Uhuru Kenyatta's personal secretary who holds all the secrets of this country, and he's also his nephew. So Jomo Gecaga attended the prestigious school of Eton College in the United Kingdom, the school of presidents, prime ministers, and kings. Actually, all of the Kenyatta children were educated in this same institution, and you guys won't believe the school fees. The school fees fees for this school is £14,167 per term, which roughly translates into 1.9 Kenya shillings per term. And I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but if you hear any of the Kenyatta children talking, they have this very, very distinct British accent. So for those of you who are chanting during the campaigns, tuko pamoja, tuko pamoja, atuko pamoja. Atuko pamoja. So this man, Jomo Gecaga, is rich and has held some very prominent positions in government. And from my observation, this kind of power and money tends to attract a certain caliber of women. A blog site in Kenya, Tuko News, gave a detailed article of all the women Jomo Gecaga has been allegedly dated in the past. And I want to run through that list. Number 1, starting with Nyokabi Kamotho. Nyokabi Kamotho is the daughter of the late Joseph Kamotho. And if you actually do just a simple Google search, you'll be surprised to find that there is an issue for her arrest dating back to September 2019 for her ties to the death of the billionaire Tob Cohen. Second on the list was a woman by the name Shakila, a businesswoman who was later linked to owning a high-end brothel in Westlands, Nairobi. I cannot actually find pictures of this lady or her ties to Jomo Gecaga, but it's been reported in this article that they did date. And next on this list is Anne Kiguta, one of the most prominent and famous news personalities we've had in Kenya. There was a rumor that started going around during 2015 when she was spotted with Jomo Gecaga at the James Bond movie screening. Neither of them acknowledged the relationship until this Instagram post where she wrote, "Happy Father's Day, Jomo Gecaga," with him holding the twins. And on to the final girl in this list is Lola Hannigan. In 2018, it was reported that Jomo Gecaga was now dating Lola Hannigan after they were photographed attending the Standard Chartered Marathon together. Fast forward to 2019, this post shows up on Facebook groups saying that Lola Hannigan was pregnant for Jomo Gecaga. The picture that was attached, it wasn't that clear. Can you guys actually see a pregnant girl through this glass? And as you guys pretty much know by now, you know I love puzzles, so I went to her Instagram to actually find other pictures that can confirm this theory, and I couldn't find her account since it has been since deleted, though she forgot to delete her Facebook account where you can find actually most of her pictures. I keep saying that Kenya is one big bedroom and someone you know is probably fucking someone you like. I actually somewhat know Lola Hannigan. We used to go to the same university together, USIU, and though we never actually really talked, she used to be one of the hottest girls in my year. During my time, she used to date this guy by the name Joe Kisila. Joe Kisila was a top model in Kenya. I remember the girls just thirsting after this nigga online, in gazettes, in magazines. He was a pretty big deal back then. But nowadays, he's just a DJ at Capital FM. Lola Hannigan used to be a model, and she used to model for this agency by the name Stratit Africa, which I actually auditioned for, and the CEO of Stratit Africa used to be Moses Mukibi Arnaze. And as you all know, Arnaz is Natalie Tewa's ex-boyfriend. So I'll repeat this quote again. Someone you know is probably fucking the one you like. So a few days ago, I posted to my Instagram asking Kenyans why do they think Lola Hannigan is pregnant, and the responses are quite interesting. One of my fans made a very good argument saying that when a girl deletes her accounts, posts in free dressing, it's a sign. When a girl is used to posting every day and then suddenly just stop, it's a sign. And she also said that there's a clique of girls in Nairobi who are known to date very rich men, MPs' kids, presidents' kids, and the who and who in Nairobi. Have you guys heard of Premium Nairobi? There's a name that she said that actually stood out to me, the name Hantel Wanjiru. If you guys actually look at her Instagram, it's an obnoxious display of wealth. How does this girl actually make her money to travel every week and live like this? She writes entrepreneur in her bio, and a lot of her fans have asked her how does she make her money, to which she responded this. A single mother also replied to my story and said it's the new trend, getting pregnant for rich men, and if these girls just knew how permanent a baby daddy is, they would rethink their choices. So do you guys think this is exactly what is happening here with Jomo Gecaga? Are these girls actually attracted to his money and power more than anything else? So today I can report with confidence that Lola Hannigan is actually pregnant. She's been pregnant for 20 weeks as of 18th November when she had a hospital visit. I don't know who the baby's father is, but I wish her all the best in this new journey as a mother. Anyway, guys, that's all from me. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!
Good morning. Today I'm 28. I'm 28. It's been a long time. Thank you to everyone who took your time to send me birthday messages. It really means a lot. I appreciate all of you, and I'm so glad my content touches so many of you. I love doing this. It's a lot of fun, and I'm so glad I chose to do this. Thank you to all of you. You're appreciated.